I'm recording and my mic's working. So I'm going to show you today how to create a form in Typeform. So first of all, go to typeform.com and you are going to sign up and create a free account. And then I'm going to go into my Typeform and show you, okay, that's logged straight into me. So you would just go into typeform.com and create a free account, and that will get you started. So I'm just going to come out of that one and go into there because I don't want it to confuse. So we're going to start with a completely clean Typeform. So this is, click here, and we're going to start from scratch. So this is going to be for a boot camp. So when you're doing Instagram stories, when you're putting out messages on Facebook or Instagram, it makes life super simple. Again, it's about creating systems that are duplicatable. If you have the link that you can say, swipe up after you've got 10,000 followers on Instagram, or click this link to save yourself a spot, or to apply to join our this month's Fit Club, whatever it is, it just makes it really easy to gather people's information if you've got a form. So I've got, as you know, I've got several forms. This one's going to be a really simple form. It's not going to say anything about me individually. However, this form will be linked to me, so you will need to make your own, but at least this shows you how to do it. So we're going to give it a new name, and we're going to call it, what should we call it? Virtual Fit Club application. Now, sorry, my typing is going to be rubbish because my ergonomic keyboard has broken down, so I'm back on my laptop keyboard, and it's taking me a while to adjust. So what are you creating? An application form. And what's it for? I can't remember now what I've used for my others. Oh crap, I don't know, health and fitness form. We can always change that if necessary. I can't remember what I've done before. Okay, so add your first question. So what we're going to do is, so you can see here, it's got the name Virtual Fit Club application. Add your first question, and we're going to do, I'm going to put a welcome message. So do welcome screen, and we type our new welcome message here. So, hello or welcome, please fill out the form below. Super easy, you can't get it wrong. And I'll make sure to get back to you within 24 to 72 hours with full deets on my virtual gym. You can use the language that you want to. You can always change it if you need to. And your next steps. Thank you for applying to join our Fit Club. I am so looking forward to getting to know you better and to help you hit your health and fitness goals, as well as welcome you to our Fit Tribe family. Okie dokie. So I'm going to leave it like that. I could always add something else if I wanted to. Okay, so here you can have you could put an image here if you wanted to. If you go into settings, it gives you the opportunity. So I click that, the spanner gives you the opportunity to, write a description here, not quite sure. Add an image. We could add like a welcome video. Welcome videos are really good. You know, on our coaching application form, we've got what it means to be a coach. That I think is really helpful, because also it makes, if people watch it and think, ooh, no, that's not for me, it saves you time. You do not want to be wasting time on people that are really not engaged with what you've got to offer. So with something like this virtual Fit Club application, I might record like just a 2 or 3 minute video of going through one of our boot camps, for instance, and just showing you know, the types of things that we do, the fact that people check in. And if I did that, what I would need to do is you'd need to have either open a free Vimeo account, or if you've got a YouTube account, you would upload that video to your YouTube account, and then you would add the URL here. So you literally click that, and you gives you the option here, YouTube or Vimeo. Vimeo is free as well, and I think Vimeo, I think the beauty of Vimeo, although I'm not entirely sure because I don't actually use Vimeo, I think you can upload a video and it's not seen by anybody else unless they've got that specific link, whereas YouTube is all a bit more public. So if you wanted to keep it a bit more private, I think you could probably do it that way via Vimeo. However, I'm not entirely sure, so you would need to check that out. Okay, so right now I'm not going to use anything. You could have a picture here. So if we wanted to put an image, let's just get rid of that. So click an image. You can't have an image and a video. It's got to be one or the other. So maybe, let's have a look. I will just have a quick look here. Just going to show you basically. I might do, I've got them in there, DTU. Let's have a look. Maybe I will add some image like that. See what it looks like when it goes in. So that's just loading up now. So there you go. Okay, so you've got an image and it gives you an idea. I probably won't use that image, but it just gives you an idea. You could use that if you wanted. I'm actually going to get rid of that. I think we're just going to keep it. I'm going to keep this really simple and clean. So next we need to add a question. So let me just, so first of all, you're going to need to know their name and their email and just a few quick questions. So I am going to do a short text, I think. Let me just make sure. See what here. Okay, yeah, short text. So name, and it's going to be required. So I'm going to click here. Okay, it means it's asterisk. It means they've got to fill it in. Okay, add a new question. Email. So let's do email. So it just means it's so for instance, I could change it. If I didn't want to do it for email here, I could change it here. So if you wanted to do it short text, multiple choice, blah, 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 you can. But because it's email, it means that it won't, if they give you a dodgy email address, it's going to say there's a fault. It won't accept it. So it means that they've got to give you a proper email address. So it means you don't get any people messing you around, because you know, there are people out there that just like to waste your time. So email address, and again I'm going to make that required. In fact, I'm going to make all of these required. And let's have a little look. The next question I'm going to ask them for their Facebook ID, I think. Does it give us an option for social media? No. Okay. I'm just going to put short text then. Insta ID. I'm going to make that one required because most people have got an Insta, but Insta ID. Do we want Facebook too? A free account allows you to just have 8 or 10 questions. So what you don't want to do is waste too many. Maybe I'll do Insta ID or Facebook ID. Then they can either do one or both, can't they? Location. Multiple choice, this one is. Where do you live? Oops. Sorry. So, UK, USA, Canada, other. It might be worth putting France in as well, actually, because obviously we're moving into France next year. So I would put that as a valid option. So we want that as a required option 2. Add new question. Let's do multiple choice, current fitness level, because it gives you an opportunity this way to get all the information that you'll need off them so that you can align them with the right type of workout program. Current fitness level, and then we want to just go to here, so you're beginner, intermediate, advanced, athlete, or recovering from an injury, recovering from sickness. Okay. Have you ever tried a Beachbody workout program before? Yes. No. Not sure. Okay. Oh, hang on. I want to make current fitness level. I want to make that required. And number 6, I want to make that required. Let's just put some prompts here. Insanity, P90X, PIO, 21-day fix. And then something like sorry, here we go, add a new question. Yes, I do want to add a new question. Oh, I see. Multiple choice again. Multiple choice is so easy. Are you already working with a Beachbody coach? You'd be amazed the amount of people who join your groups and they're already with a flipping coach. Yes. Please explain more in the other below. Oops, I don't want that choice up there. I want it down here. Come here. Right, okay. No, but I have done in the past. No, not yet. In fact, they won't be able to, because it's only in our multiple choice. Yes. But no, that's the same. Yes, I am still working with another Beachbody coach. Okay, please give more details in the final box. Any further information I need to know. And then we'll do the final box will be any information I need to know, and then they can expand on there, because with you only having a certain amount of boxes available, you just need to be, you don't want to be wasting your options. Let's see, I might go back and delete a few of these, so we'll change them up. So let's just have a little look. How long do you have available to work out? 20 to 30 minutes, 30 to 60 minutes, 60 plus. long. Right, we want a long one now. Please tell me about your daily nutrition as detailed as possible. Include if you are lactose intolerant, vegetarian, vegan, etc. Right, because right, okay, I might bung all this into a box at the end with further information. Right, I'm going to do a question 10. Statement. Long text. No long text. Right, okay. I'm just going to bunch a few together because I'm running out of the various options that I want. So, I'm going to copy that one. Are you working with a Beachbody coach? Oh, sugar. Undo, Control Z. Please tell me about your daily, as details will include if you are. What are your current fitness goals? What are your main struggles right now? Okay, so now that means we've got 2 more boxes that we can use. So let's have a little think. What are you currently doing for your fitness? And what results are you getting? So that can be changed from, so 7, we don't want multiple choice. We want that to be, they can have a long text, okay? And we need to make that required. I'll go through at the end to make sure that we've got them all answered. So 8 needs to be required. 9, we've got something that we've got that, we can free that up as well. Let's go into nutrition. I mean, I know we've got the nutrition here, but I would also like to do a checkbox of the various things that they may have going on with their struggles. So they might not actually think about it. So let's have a little look. Current struggles. Check all that. Apply. Okay, and then this is going to be multiple choice. Okay, so now this is going to be quite long. Sugar cravings, most people have that. Accountability, oops. Portion control, commitment, emotional eating, self, spend, time, money, don't eat enough veggies, don't understand portion. Oh, that's portion control. What macros to eat when, at which meal. Low energy. All the above. Other. Okay, and if they say other, you can always ask them to explain more when you get in touch with them with the email. And then 10, are you already working with Beachbody coach? Please tell me about your daily nutrition. What are your current fitness goals? What are your main struggles right now? That would come under limitations, and anything else you think I need to know. Okay. And oh, I did want to, hang on a sec, I want to include one. Right, I'm gonna take this one out because again, we can, depending on what they say here, if time is an issue, it's going to guide, and I think there are more important things here. There's one I want to ask, and it's not that one. Let's do, and then I want to change that to here. I want it to be number 9, and this is going to become most importantly of all. Oops, when are you wanting to get started? I'm ready to start right now. I'm ready, but have a few questions. Totally want to do this, but need to wait until next month. Okay. So number 10, you want required. 9 is required. 8 needs to be required. 7 is done already. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! So hello, please fill out the form below. Super easy, you can't get it wrong, and I'll make sure to get back to you within 24 to 72 with full details on my virtual gym, fit club, and your next steps. Thank you for applying to join our fit club. I'm so looking forward to getting to know you better and to help you hit your health and fitness goals, as well as welcome you to our Fit Tribe family. Okay. I think, I mean, this sort of thing, you know, technically you can go in and edit it if you want to, but this is a really basic form. It's going to get all the information that you're going to need from people. When you will, you know, when they fill this in, right, I'm going to show you how to make it automated so that when they fill it in, you get a notification on your email to say that somebody's filled in the form, which means that you don't have to check in here every day because it will be connected. So we do that, I think here, email notifications. So self notifications, get a custom email when someone completes your Typeform. Turn that on. This looks complicated. Seriously, do not worry about it. Leave that, that is all default. Just make sure that you've got your email, and you should have set up a Gmail account for your Beachbody business because it keeps it all entirely separate. You don't want your Beachbody business sort of mixing up with your own personal other stuff. So keep it totally separate, create a Gmail account, and then that literally, so whenever anybody clicks the submit button, I'll show you in a minute, it will send me a message. So it's automatically saved. We can preview it here. So if we go and have a look there, okay, that won't show up, that sort of lack of image. Well, I hope it doesn't anyway, because it looks messy. But I will probably just do a short welcome video anyway. Right, now this isn't particularly bright, can you see? Unless when it comes up into the screen, actually it's all right. That's what your form will look like. They'll fill in the questions, and then they'll press OK, and then it will send you a notification. Now you can, if I press the back button, sorry, I've got a message coming through. Go away. Let's phone back. Where was I? What was it called? Where did I do it? I've got too many of these now. I need to go through these a little. Can anyone see it? Where's it gone? Please don't say I've lost it, because otherwise I'm going to have to make another one. Let me go to my workspaces. Click that. It might be that it's not. Here we go. It's not. I haven't loaded up. Phew. So I'm going to go into that. think that's actually going to take me into my form. Okay, cool. So I probably will make a short video, and I'll just go through one of our boot camps and literally just say, you know, and describe a little bit about how we do it. So, you know, the fact that when people join us, they, you know, we give them access into our monthly online health and fitness groups. They get nutrition advice, they get daily motivation, they get accountability, they get a whole community of other people who are there to cheer them on and keep, you know, make sure that they turn up daily. And you know, we'll go over the fact they get a shed load of recipes and all sorts of stuff. So but I would only keep that video very, very short, and I'd literally screenshot, you know, for instance, sorry, I've got some messages here coming through. I would go through something like this, and I'd just say, look, you know, this is one of the boot camps that we're currently running. You know, we've got loads of people checking in, we've got real buzz in there, we're all doing the same workout program, but that you don't have to follow the same workout program. You know, you can do it in your own time. And just, you know, I'd go through this sort of thing quite quickly because you don't want people's personal information to be all over, in fact, I'll come off that quickly, all over YouTube or Vimeo or in your video. But, you know, that to scroll through it very quickly like that as an introduction as to the sort of thing that people can expect is totally cool. So, yeah, that's pretty much how I would do it. And you'll see, if you go to T, it shows you where your various applications are. You can see I've got loads of them. You can change the design. So if you wanted to change the color, you click this teardrop here, and this is the plain blue theme, which has gone sort of pretty much like default. But you can add a background color. Let's have a little look, because if I have to be careful because it can change my entire theme structure, and I don't want to lose all of my themes. Let's have a little look. I might just make, can I customize plain blue coffee? I'm going to call it Fit Club theme. I think that will protect my other themes. So for instance, the background, you could make that a completely different color. You'd obviously have to adjust the rest of the colors. You can use this here. If you know what what's the number, hex code your number is, if you're already using branded colors and you know what your hex code is, you can put it here and that will change that. You can scoot this around so you can make it a bit sort of, personally I love this sort of very light aqua color, but then that would mean I'd probably need to change my buttons. So for instance, my buttons, they would probably need to be, I actually also use this sort of deep raspberry pinky red color, that's a bit more pinky. See, I think that with that color looks really, really nice. I think the font's always worth having in black or dark gray. You can change your font style. It gives you an idea here of what they look like. I would go for something that's just very simple and plain and easy to read. You can have a play with that if you want to. I can't actually remember what I normally use, but I do change it too because I get bored of the ones I've used in the past. And I love, I could waste hours designing and playing with stuff. I just adore it. But, so you could click a font there to change it if you wanted to. Questions, you can, so the actual questions would be in, you can change the font color of your questions, you can change the font color of your answers. So if I was going to go with this pale background, I would probably need a different color for answers, and I would go for something that's different to the questions and different to these buttons. So I don't know what the dark blue would look like. So look, I love a really dark grey blue as well. I know I could waste so much time doing this. And then you could add a background image if you wanted to, which will get rid of this color here. So for instance, if for like one of my Shakeology things, I add you can choose one of these if you want, or you can upload your own. For instance, what have I got? Images. Let's say if it was like a Shakeology one, and then you can make it go. You'd want sort of one that's a fairly got plenty of pictures, images. Say that one, for instance. I don't know. And then what you do is you would you can either turn the brightness down, or you can turn the brightness right the way up, so it kind of just shows through a little bit. So depending on what you're, you know, maybe for Fit Club you'd have some weights in the background or something working out. I actually think it's just quite nice to have, I've lost my background color now, it's changed, look. I think it's quite nice just to keep it simple and clean. I might use those colors. You can easily change them if you want to, but you can click revert and it'll just go back to the default theme. So Virtual Fit Club application has now got this theme. So if I preview it now, so just make sure, so you press start. See, that looks quite nice. I quite like that. I like that sort of pale bluey green color. And all the, you know, all the fonts are standing out quite nicely. The questions are a different color to the font. And then nice bright pinky raspberry colored button there. And that's it. That's pretty much, gets rid of the preview. But I think I will create a short video there. So when I've created the short video, what I'll do is I'll upload it to YouTube, because that's where I keep my videos. And then I will let you guys, I'll send it to you in our team thread. And then you can watch it if you want, and it might just give you an idea of what you can replicate for your own form. So anyway, hope that has helped. I will stop my share now. Come on. And I will be in touch again soon.